Hi guys, bleh. Hi guys, something's happening with the laptop. I've just literally got electric shock from it, I think. I put my hand on that and leant against the sink. Or, I think I need a new laptop. Anyway, guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about postnatal depression. It's really for mums out there that struggle, because I want to say that I struggle with postnatal depression at the moment. I haven't got it as bad as what people might think. I'm literally, what it is today, I want to read out the symptoms to you guys. If there's any struggling mums out there, I'm doing this video because I want to help you guys. I'm going to read out a bit about the symptoms first, and then in the next video I'm going to start talking about coping mechanisms for each for postnatal depression. Ignore me, I'm getting a bit confused and I think I need to chill out a bit more. Bite. What it is, I want to change over medication. So I think me saying bite, that's just so random. Anyway guys, today we're going to talk about the symptoms of postnatal depression. You get, hold on, let me move that a little bit. There we go. Right, today, for symptoms, you might get persistent feelings of sadness and low mood. Now, I've had that and it's not very nice at all. It's horrible, but I want to relay to you guys, if you get sadness and low mood, yeah, you should watch these videos, totally, but I would advise you to go and see someone as well. But what I'm going to say on my behalf is that I find when you talk to professionals, you can't always be yourself around them, because let's just say things can happen. And I think most mums know what I'm talking about and catch my drift, who have experienced it. Basically, before I do read these symptoms out, I want you guys, electric shock again. I want you guys to know that if it's really bad, your postnatal depression, please seek help, because I'm not a counsellor, I'm not a professional, but I am going to try and be an agony aunt, okay? But anyway, you get persistence of feeling sad and low mood. That is completely normal. Everyone gets that. Even people that don't have mental health problems, they feel low and feel sad. But a good tip, just get back up again, because no matter what it is, you've got to think to yourself, there's always someone else out there worse than me. You've got to remember that. And the next one is loss of interest in things and no longer enjoying what you love. Now, at the moment, I won't lie to you guys, I'm currently on and off with that. 1 minute I fancy doing something I love, the next minute I don't. That's because of the changes in medication I'm on and because of this stupid postnatal depression. But anyway, you get lack of energy, i.e. feeling tired all the time. If you get that, the best thing to do for that is try and get yourself in a routine. If you feel tired, just sit down, just relax. And if you can't relax through being irritated and agitated, then the best thing to do is just concentrate on one thing. If you want to, I don't know, try and watch a TV show, even though you're not enjoying it, just watch it. And I'll bet you give yourself a chance, you'll go into a bit of a daze and you'll be like, right, I'm going to get into that. Trouble sleeping at night. Now, this one is tough. For me, as you can see, look, I've got a few dark rings because of sleep. I've been, how can I put it? I've been too distracted to want to go to sleep, and I don't know if you guys feel that way. But on the up part of it is do what I've been doing. For example, if I was to read this out, that would get me tired, or my brain tired anyway. And even if you've got to read a book that you don't like, just give it a go, because it'll wear your brain out. It really will. Like for me, I've been reading Keith Lemon. It's a good book, it's funny. You should really look it up, Keith Lemon. That's if you're into that sort of humour. If not, pick up a book. Like, even if, I don't know, say you love movies, pick up a book that's to do with your favourite movie. Or go to the library. I know that sounds really boring, but go to the library and rent out a book. Or just buy a book. Because I am telling you now, you read that's your challenge. Read a couple of pages of that, and I'll bet you any money you'll get into that book like that. Because, do you know what, I'm gonna try that, because at the moment I've been addicted to TV shows. As good as that is, it will keep you up at night, and that's not the idea. You've got to rest your brain. And I know you probably think it's easier said than done, but you've got to do it. I've got to stress to you, look at me, but I'm getting better. So tonight I'm going to pick up a book, I'm going to prove it to you guys, and do you know what I might do? Read out a bit of it, because I've got so many books. Or even if it's a magazine, get a magazine, it'll tire your brain out, do it. Or if you're you like exercising, go for a walk. You don't have to go for a jog. Yeah, it's boring. I don't jog, it's too boring, and to be honest, I've got quite a lot of back problems. But just go for a walk. Let's move on to the next one. Feeling that you no longer want to look after your baby. Now, mine hasn't been that bad, but if you're feeling that you don't want to look after your baby, don't feel guilty for it. But you've got to do it, okay? You've got to pull yourself together for your baby, because just think to yourself, that baby there is an innocent life. They can't help themselves. You've got to do it. You might not want to. You might think, I just don't look after him or her. But you've got to do it. You've got to push through it, because I'll bet you any money you've probably got a family member or a partner that at the moment is maybe picking up the slack for you. And that's good. But in a minute, it's going to be on you. You've got to do it. And as much as you want your partner to do it or your family member, you've got to do it, because if you don't do that, you're not going to bond with that baby. So you've got to try and pick yourself up again and force yourself to do it, okay? Because I'll bet you any money, months down the line, weeks down the line, days down the line, no matter how long it takes, you'll wake up one day and you'll think, I want to do this. That's what you've got to do. Right, problems with concentration and deciding. Now, my concentration has been shot to bits. Sometimes I put my phone down, forget where it is gone. But I want to say to you guys that it's not been as bad as what it sounds like for me. But you get some people out there that I don't know, you get people out there that will put something down and forget where it is, maybe, I don't know. Just your brain does crazy things to you. And concentration, I'll tell you what, the best thing for that is to think in your head, right, I need to do something. You complete that first. Don't try and do a million tasks at once, because if you do that, then you're gonna think, right, that's half done. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I left the gecko tank open tonight, and that was a mistake. That was bad. But that's another thing. Don't beat yourself up about it, because that is the wrong thing to do. Ow, I just got electric shock. That is the wrong thing to do. You've got to, just say, for example, you want to finish a cup of tea. Look, I've got distracted. Haven't finished it. And that's been bugging me now, but I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish that cup of tea and enjoy it. It's not even tea, it's latte. What an idiot. But, yeah. You get increased eating, i.e. comfort eating. Now I'm going to stress to you guys, if you're out there and you're thinking, I feel guilty for eating too much, don't feel guilty at all, because I'll tell you what, back when I didn't have this, I was big. I was 12 stone, but you know what? I was happy. That's all that matters. As long as you're happy, it don't matter how much weight you put on. So if ever you get a doctor that says to you, you need to not eat this, you need to not eat that, stuff them, because as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Right, next one is, I'm going to multitask, I'm going to do that and do that. Now, the next one here is increased, we've read that one, feeling like you don't want to eat. Now, I'm not going to lie, I went through that. I did go through that. And That's not good, because at the end of the day, everyone needs to eat to survive. Just think. You've got to think about it this way. If I don't eat, I'm not going to have energy, and I'm not going to be able to look after my baby, because you'll be too tired to. So my way of coping with it, even if I don't want to eat, pick up something that used to be your favourite. Literally, pick up something that used to be your favourite thing to eat, start eating it, even though you don't want to. And I'll bet you any money in a minute, as soon as you start eating, you'll feel a lot happier and you'll be full. And you'll be able to do more with your baby. You'll be able to do more of the things you love. Do it. Don't say it, do it. Oh my God, I keep getting electric shock. It's still my head in. Sorry, I don't like electricity. Right. This one's a biggie. Feeling agitated and irritable. Now, I don't know if you've just noticed me on camera. Boom, boom, boom. Not wanting to sit down. Now, that's completely normal, guys, alright? That's not a bad thing. But if it gets to the point where it's late at night and you're still itching to do something, it's because your brain's not tired. And you need to tire your brain out. You need to tire it out. And, like I said, read. It's a good idea. And if you don't want to read, go on social media. Just read some posts. It'll tire your brain out. And in a minute, because what it is, everyone needs to sit down, because you've got to listen to yourself. If you don't want to sit down, put on a TV. Force yourself to do it. Like right now, I really want to get up and start rushing about. But that's because I'm a bit hyper at the moment. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to concentrate. And in a minute, anything you work on, whether it's, I don't know, uploading photos, checking your Instagram, anything like that, just do it. You've got to force yourself sometimes. And when you do that, before you know it, you'll be in a routine. You'll think, right, I'm going to go on this, I'm going to sit down. You've got to force yourself, because if you don't, your body will get so tired, it will feel like giving up. And, like, I'm stood here now. In a minute, I'm going to get milk out, I'm going to sit down again. And after I've done this video, I'm going to work on doing my next video, etc. Because I need to sit down, because your body is not, it's not made of steel. You've got to rest. Because I bet you if you sat down, people with this, I bet you if you sit down and you'll think about your day, and I'll bet you any money you think about it and you think, right, I've been running around like hell. I haven't sat down once. That's bad. Everyone needs to rest their body. Whoa. Right, next problem. Symptom is feelings of guilt, hopelessness, and blaming yourself. Oh, blaming yourself. That there, what I'm going to say is, don't ever feel guilty for anything you do. You look at your baby and say, oh, I feel guilty because I couldn't feel like I could be bothered to change her, or something like that, or be bothered to change her clothes. Don't feel guilty for it. But you need to do it, okay? You need to be alright for your baby. But you can feel guilty, but only feel guilty for maybe for a few seconds, then thinking, yeah, right, I'm not going to feel guilty because I'm going to go and I'm going to change my baby or change her bum, and once you've done that, you've got nothing to feel guilty over. But if you do feel guilty, please don't, because it will play on your mind over and over, it'll tick over and over and over. So just try not to feel so guilty. Frightening thoughts of harming your baby. I want to say, if you do have these thoughts, please seek medical help, because that there, it can manifest. But I want to say this though, you rarely act upon it, okay? You rarely act upon it, so please understand that. But you need to regularly talk to a psychiatrist if you ever have them thoughts. I've never had them thoughts, but it's not the same for every mum. So again, guys, if you feel that way, then just seek help. But if you don't have them thoughts, then that's good. It means that you're not as bad as you think, okay? You get people out there that are a lot worse than you, and even though it's hard to see at that point, that when you're going for it, it's hard to see, you need to remember there's always someone worse off than you. So you've just got to push through it. I have postnatal depression, but doing this video, it's made me realise to myself that I admitted it and I'm going to do something about it, and I've been doing it and I'm going to keep doing it. Anyway, enough of the dread. So I'm going to, my next video, sort out coping mechanisms. So please share this on other mental health pages for me, because at the end of the day, I'm doing these videos to help others as well as myself. Okay, I'm trying to be selfless and I'm going to keep doing it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to work on a little bit of editing of it, make myself look a bit better. Whoop whoop. But please like, subscribe and share. So my next video, oh yeah, I just want to say my next video, I'm going to start talking about coping mechanisms for feeling sad and having a low mood, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about depression, okay? So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, but please stay safe, stay happy, and peace out.